doing really good. I just got back from a trip today. I went to the Oregon coast. The area I visited is called Newport, Oregon, and it was so much fun. It was my first time going to the coast, seeing the ocean, and I just wanted to show you guys some of the things that I got. So the first thing I got, unfortunately, my time was very limited, because it was a work trip and my work days end at 5 p.m. And unfortunately, most of the stores in that town close at 5 p.m. So by the time I was out of work, I would have to try to find, stores that were open. So it was very difficult, but fortunately, today and yesterday we got let out early, so I was able to visit some of like the gift shops and stuff. So I didn't have too many items to choose from, but I was able to find a few things I really liked. Um, the first items I bought were these amethyst rocks. They're genuine amethyst, and they're super duper beautiful. You can't tell too much because I'm kind of in the dark, but they are a little sparkly when the light hits them at the right angle. And I bought 4 of them, and these are going to be gifts. One of them is for me and the other 3 are going to be gifts. It's 4 in total. So I bought those, and the store I bought those from smelled so good. They had natural like homemade candles. They had lotions, and it smelled so good. And then they also had like a door leading to another shop next door, and they had coffee there, smoothies. So like the mixture of coffee with like lotion scents was like heaven to me. So I love that store so much. If I ever go back to the coast, I plan on stopping by there again just to see what they have. I also bought some postcards. I really like buying postcards when I visit places. This one just says Oregon Coast, and it has a van, like a Volkswagen van, and it has the coast in the back. I really like this one. It says she flies with her own wings, and it says Oregon. And it has a little bird, a tent, and a tree. And this one says Newport, Oregon. There's trees everywhere out here in Oregon. It's a very green state. And then this one just says Oregon Coast. So I got 4 of those. I plan on keeping maybe just this one, and then gifting the other 3. And then at that same shop, I bought this. It just says Oregon. It's a little button. I have a backpack where I stick these pins on, and it's just kind of like a collection I have going on. It's really, really little. I would say it's about the size of a quarter, and it's blue, and it just has like a rainy cloud on it. It tends to rain a lot on the coast. Surprisingly, we had 2 beautiful days there at the coast, luckily, and then 2 of the days were cloudy, but we didn't have any hard rain, so I'm really glad about that. It let us enjoy the day more. Then I'm super excited about this book. It says Monstrous Tales, Stories of Strange Creatures and Fearsome Beasts Just Around the World, or From Around the World. And it's just a storybook of different fairy tales. It's hardcover. It says, this collection of traditional folktales crawls with bewitching and bloodthirsty creatures. As you roam from Japan to Nigeria and Ireland to Guyana, you'll witness deadly pacts, heroic feats, and otherworldly journeys. Each story is paired with spellbinding contemporary art in the special illustrated edition. And it's basically just a storybook with really nice illustrations. I plan on reading some of these to you guys. I'm really excited. I read a little bit while I was in the bookstore or in the gift shop, and I just instantly knew I had to get it. And even the cashier told me that it's really good. She said I made a good choice because it was like 4 different books, but this one was the most interesting to me. So yeah, I really like that it has a bookmark in it, so I can keep track of where I'm at. And then on the side it just says Monstrous Tales. And the front looks like this, and the back looks like this. So yeah, I bought some treats for some of the people that, for my family, some friends, just little treats. These are Moonstruck Portland, Oregon chocolates. I got one dark chocolate for one specific person that loves dark chocolate, and the other, so I got 6 in total. The other 5 are these. Oops, this one's backwards. Let's see. The other 5 are milk chocolate, salted toffee, artisan chocolate. They're really cute. It has like a gold foil on the front. It says that it's crunchy. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one is dark chocolate almond. It's in a blue packaging. I thought these were pretty cheap. These were, I think $5 each. And the other candies that they had there were super expensive, like $11 each. So yeah, I thought these are really big and were cheap-ish. And then, so I went to that shop. So today's Friday. I went to the shop yesterday on Thursday, and there was a section with art, like homemade art. Like that specific shop I went to, they have different sections in the store of different items. So like they had the candy area, the lotion area, the art area, the clothing area. And what they tried to do is they take local artists, local crafting people, and they put their items in that shop to sell. And in the art area, they had like different artists work there. So like they had mugs, homemade mugs, like paintings, bracelets, that type of stuff. And I looked through some of the art, and I loved so many pieces. But I thought the price was a little expensive, and I just didn't want to spend too much. And then on Friday, I realized that my work paycheck hit. So I was like, you know what, I'm going back to that store, and I'm hoping that the one I wanted is still there. There was 2 that I really wanted. So I go back to the store this morning, and I start looking through the art, and I'm like, no, someone took it because I couldn't find it. But then luckily I did find them, and I ended up buying them. So the first one is this one. It says, remember to be a good human. And it's like painted on a very heavy cardstock. So it says, be a good human to others, to the earth, and to yourself. And it has a peace sign, a flower, a heart, and earth. I have an idea of where I want this, I think I might have this at my desk or near my desk at work. It's like a very light pastel pink, and then it's the lettering is lavender. I love this so much. And it's covered in like a thin plastic sheet, so it's protected. And then this one caught my eye because of the colors. I love sunsets, I love sunrises, I love the ocean, the view, and I thought this one was so adorable. It's hard to see the colors, but it looks like it's a sunset, the ocean, and then it's a comfy bear with this tent and a deer enjoying a campfire at the edge of the water. So when I saw this one, I knew I had to have it. It was so hard to choose from the pile of art that they had, but when I saw this one, I knew I had to get it. It's so beautiful. I wish I could show you guys the colors a little better. But this one is also like in very hard cardstock, and it also has a protective plastic sleeve. This one I think I'm going to keep in my room. I have a spot that I want to put it in. It's very calming to look at, especially because this is the type of scenery I had while I was visiting. The hotel room that I had for the week had a view of the ocean, so in the evenings I would set up my chair by the balcony so I could just stare and enjoy, because I don't know when I would be going back to the ocean. I don't think I would be going back this year. So yeah, I just wanted to enjoy every minute I could of the scenery. It's super relaxing. And I know that once I go back to work, it's going to be really exhausting. I have so many things to catch up on. And to make matters worse, there's like a program that we have that isn't working. So a lot of things are being, what's the word? They're like being sent back to me because they didn't process correctly. So I just have a lot of work to redo basically. And I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm glad that I have a 3-day weekend. Memorial weekend is this weekend, so I get a 3-day weekend. I'm a weirdo and I like to unpack as soon as I get back from a trip, mostly because I had wet clothing from swimming in my suitcase. I'm actually leaning the camera on the suitcase right now. So yeah, I just want to get everything washed and put away before my luggage gets like that nasty mildew smell. But yeah, those are all the items I bought on the trip. I apologize for not uploading as frequently. These past few days have been incredibly busy for me, but I'm hoping things will slow down next month. But yeah. Good night. I wanted to show you guys some clips of the trip. So here we were making our way to the ocean, super green and beautiful. And this is my hotel room view. This is as soon as we got there. And this is when I first went down to take a closer look. It was a bit windy and cold. I did have a jacket on. I didn't see any sea life, but I did find an empty crab shell, so someone must have had a very good lunch. And then here we went to go visit the seals at the port. It was very stinky and very loud, but I thought they were incredibly cute, how they were all just taking a slumber on the boardwalk. People aren't allowed to feed them or pet them. They're below the dock, so we couldn't even reach them, but They have goofy faces, I thought. They look very petable. And then this was my last evening there. It was super beautiful, and I thought I had caught a engagement proposal, but it was just a lady that was messing around. Thought that was kind of funny. So beautiful. There was a lot of people spectating the sunset that evening. It was a very big work conference, so many people from different parts of Oregon attended. So I'm guessing a lot of them had gone down there. And here I'm just panning around so you guys can see what was in the back. There was a bonfire. Here the sun had mostly gone down. There was still some light left. And there wasn't really anyone on the beach anymore. But it was extremely calming, and I recommend everyone visit the West Coast at least once in their life.